James Douglas Morrison was born on December 8, 1943 in Melbourne, Florida. From an early age, he seemed destined to challenge everything around him. His father, George Morrison, was a strict Navy admiral, while his mother, Clara, was gentle but traditional. Growing up in a home ruled by discipline and military order, young Jim developed a deep desire to rebel against authority and to explore freedom in its purest form.
As a child, Jim was fascinated by books, poetry, and mythology. He devoured books by Nietzsche, Rimbaud, and William Blake, absorbing ideas about chaos, spirituality, and rebellion. One event marked him forever. He witnessed a car accident involving Native Americans. He claimed to have seen spirits leaving their bodies, a haunting image that would reappear throughout his poetry and lyrics.
In high school and later at UCLA, Jim stood out as a brilliant yet troubled student. He studied film, experimenting with surreal and provocative ideas. To him, art wasn't meant to entertain. It was meant to disturb and awaken people. During this period, he began writing poems filled with dark imagery, sexuality, and philosophical reflections about death and freedom.
Everything changed when he met keyboardist Ray Manzarek on Venice Beach in California. Jim recited some of his poems, and Ray was blown away. He told Morrison, "We should start a band." That moment sparked the creation of The Doors, named after Aldous Huxley's The Doors of Perception, a book about expanding human consciousness.
With guitarist Robbie Krieger and drummer John Dinsmore, the Doors began playing in Los Angeles clubs. Morrison quickly gained a reputation as a mysterious, magnetic frontman. On stage, he wasn't just singing, he was channeling energy, often improvising, screaming, or collapsing into poetic trance. Audiences were hypnotized by his presence.
In 1967, the Doors released their self-titled debut album. Songs like Break On Through and Light My Fire exploded on the charts. Morrison became a star overnight, wild, beautiful, and dangerous. His deep voice and unpredictable behavior made him both adored and feared. The media dubbed him the Lizard King, a name he embraced as part of his mythic persona.
But behind the fame, Morrison was torn between genius and self-destruction. He was obsessed with poetry, often saying he wanted to be remembered not as a rock star, but as a writer. Yet the pressures of fame, alcohol, and inner turmoil led him down darker paths. Concerts became unpredictable, sometimes brilliant, sometimes chaotic, as Morrison tested the limits of performance.
By 1970, Jim was tired of the public image that had consumed him. He grew a beard, gained weight, and tried to escape the sex symbol label. The Doors released Ella Woman, an album full of raw blues energy and introspection. Tracks like Riders on the Storm showed a more mature, poetic Morrison, reflecting his desire for freedom and redemption.
In 1971, Morrison moved to Paris with his longtime partner, Pamela Corson, hoping to find peace and inspiration. He spent his days walking the streets, writing poetry, and living quietly away from fame. But years of excess had taken their toll. On July 3, 1971, Jim Morrison was found dead in his apartment's bathtub at age 27. The cause was never officially confirmed.
Jim Morrison's legacy transcends music. He was more than a singer. He was a poet, a provocateur, a seeker of truth through chaos. His words, performances, and mystery continue to inspire generations. His grave in Paris remains a pilgrimage site for fans worldwide. Morrison burned brightly and briefly, proving that legends never truly die. They echo forever through art and spirit.
Did you enjoy this story? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. More amazing stories are coming soon.